So here's my thyme. If you got the money, it's got the time. So I bought 12 little packets, 6, I think they were $3 each, and there was 6 seedlings in each. So I bought 2 6-packs, and there's about 5 left, just where the sun shines really enough. The others seem to have died, which those areas have a bit more shade, I think, and maybe you know, they were really young, so the watering was maybe too heavy for those ones, because I've squashed more later here. So really delicate when they're small, and I have no idea of their properties and nutrition of thyme, so I'm very thankful today that got another exciting episode of the $30 Bandit Food Plant Teaching Series. I'm Benjamin Cowenberg from www.consciousazine.com. Conscious Magazine, Consciousazine, and yeah, portmanteau of words. And I'm glad that Jill Lopez has donated today so that we can find out of those what the nutritional value of this plant is. It's just normal thyme.
We don't live in a democracy anymore. We live in a mediocrity. Our media is creating and perpetuating a cultural trance that we've all subscribed to. The task today for the person who wants to live awake, to be fully awake, is to break free of that cultural trance that is perpetuated by consumerism, by mechanization. We have forgotten how to live an epic life. Western man was basically stuck in his head. The only chance for the planet was we lead us to believe some kind of technique or some kind of technology, which one by one put them through a process where you got out of their heads and back into their heart and their body. Back into the heart and the body. Okay, now we're at the point where imagination and reality are right there together. What we imagine, we can create. That goes for heaven. That goes for hell. It is our choice. And we can do anything. What we imagine.
stuff. Do you think you have ever seen or talked to an alien? Out there, like, wow, yeah, they're probably from another planet. Whatever. It's not the DMT. DMT is 100,000 times crazier than that. It's like mushrooms times 1,000,000 plus aliens.
Alright guys, enough horsing around, let's get into time. Because some people don't have much time because they seem to think time is money. But these noobs don't realize that money is time and your time is precious. And so we're with Benjamin Kallenberg here from www.consciousazine.com. And we're on the Your Natural Paradise back page, the members notes page, and I'm not going to show you this time how to get here because I've shown you in quite a few videos now, so just watch some of my other videos and you'll see how to navigate to this page. So Thymus vulgaris, which is the common thyme. Some people know it as French thyme apparently. Anyway, cultivation. Thyme is best cultivated in a hot, sunny location with well-drained soil. It is generally planted in the spring and thereafter grows as a perennial. It can be propagated by seed cuttings or by dividing rooted sections of the plant. It tolerates drought well. The plants can take deep freezes and are found growing wild on mountain highlands along the Riviera. It is found from sea level and up to 800 meters. I hear it grows wild in Greece. Everywhere. Anyway, medicinal use. Oil of thyme. The essential oil of common thyme contains 20 to 50% thyme oil, thymol. Thyme essential oil Thyme essential oil also contains a range of additional compounds such as simine, myrcene, borneol, and linalool. We've seen linalool come up in a few, haven't we? Thymol, an antiseptic. Actually, let's look into that, because it's come up in quite a few. What was it? What was the last video I'd done? I think linalool was in tatsoi, perhaps it was in parsley, and or perhaps it was in pineapple sage. So it's a terpene alcohol. So it's a scent. Over 200 species of plants produce linalool, mainly from the mint family, Lamiaceae. Okay, anyway, let's get back to it. Thymol, an antiseptic, is the main active ingredient in various commercially produced mouthwashes, such as Listerine. Before the advent of modern antibiotics, oil of thyme was used to medicate bandages. Thymol has also been shown to be effective against various fungi that commonly infect toenails. Thymol can also be found as the active ingredient in some all-natural alcohol-free hand sanitizers. A tea made by infusing the herb in water can be used for coughs and bronchitis. One study by Leeds Metropolitan University found that thyme may be beneficial in treating acne. So again, the oil has quite a few uses by the look of it. Now this is all just from Wikipedia, so it might be hearsay. Some of those had a few links, citations, so they're probably good. But yeah, look into it if you're really concerned. Important species and cultivars for a longer list of species. See Thymus plant. So there's Citrodorus, various lemon thymes, orange thymes, and lime thymes. So that sounds tasty. I might look to see if I can find some of that. Thymus herba baranoa, caraway thyme, is used both as a culinary herb and a ground cover, and has a very strong caraway scent due to the chemical carvone. Thymus praecox, mother of thyme, wild thyme. Thymus pseudolanginosus, woolly thyme, is not a culinary herb, but it is grown as a ground cover. Thymus serpulum, wild thyme, creeping thyme, is an important nectar source plant for honeybees. All thyme species are nectar sources, but wild thyme covers large areas of droughty, rocky soil in southern Europe. Greece is especially famous for wild thyme honey, and North Africa, as well as in similar landscapes in the Berkshire and Catskill Mountains of the northeastern US. The lowest growing of the widely used thyme, it is good for walkways. So yeah, if it gives off a good scent too, and it helps honeybees, yeah. Thymus vulgaris is the common one that we're pretty much discussing today. Health benefits from this next article here. Thyme has a long history of use in natural medicine in connection with chest and respiratory problems, including coughs, bronchitis, and chest congestion. Only recently, however, have researchers pinpointed some of the components in thyme that bring about its healing effects. The volatile oil components of thyme are now known to include carvacolo, borneol, geraniol, but most importantly thymol. Significant antioxidant protection of cellular membranes. Thymol is the primary volatile oil constituent of thyme, and its health supporting effects are well documented. In studies on aging in rats, thymol has been found to protect and significantly increase the percentage of healthy fats found in cell membranes and other cell structures. The amount of DHA, an omega-3 fatty acid, in brain, kidney, and heart cell membranes was increased after dietary supplementation with thyme. In other studies looking more closely at changes in brain cells themselves, researchers found that the maximum benefit of thyme occurred when the food was introduced very early in the life cycle of the rats, but was less effective in offsetting the problems in brain cell aging when introduced late in the aging process. Interesting. I'm going to start eating more now while I'm still young. Thyme also contains a variety of flavonoids, including apigenin, naringenin, luteolin, and thymolin. These flavonoids increase thyme's antioxidant capacity, and combined with its status as a good source of manganese, give thyme a high standing on the list of antioxidant foods. Okay, this is all from this article. Thyme's up for microbes with thyme. The volatile oil components of thyme have also been shown to have antimicrobial activity against a host of different bacteria and fungi. Staphylococcus aureus, Bacillus subtilis, Escherichia coli, and Shigella sonea are a few of the species against which thyme has been shown to have antibacterial activity. For thousands of years, herbs and spices have been used to help preserve foods and protect them from microbial contamination. Now, research shows that both thyme and basil contain constituents that can both prevent contamination and decontaminate previously contaminated foods. So thyme and basil, some of the constituents in them can even decontaminate previously contaminated foods. That's quite a claim. Nice. In these studies, published in February 2004 issue of Food Microbiology, researchers found that thyme essential oil was able to decontaminate lettuce inoculated with Shigella, an infectious organism that triggers diarrhea and may cause significant intestinal damage. In addition, washing produce in solution containing either basil or thyme essential oil at the very low concentration of just 1% resulted in dropping the number of Shigella bacteria below the point at which they could be detected. While scientists use this research to try to develop natural food preservatives, it makes good sense to include thyme and basil in more of your recipes, particularly for foods that are not cooked, such as salads. Adding fresh thyme and or basil to your next vinaigrette will not only enhance the flavor of your fresh greens, but will help ensure that the fresh produce you consume is safe to eat. So that's from that article that they were mentioning, by the look of it. Now that's very interesting, eh? Health benefits of thyme from another article. Thyme contains many active principles that are found to have disease-preventing and health-promoting properties. Thyme herb contains thymol, which is antiseptic, antifungal. Thyme contains many flavonoids, we've gone through that. Thyme is packed with minerals and vitamins that are essential for optimum health. Okay, so it's got potassium, iron, calcium, magnesium, and selenium. Potassium, I don't actually know what this does much. Let's go have a look. Not too sure about this one. There we go. Yeah, I like this WebMD, it's pretty astute. Selenium, why do people take selenium? Selenium has attracted attention because of its antioxidant properties. But beware, selenium also seems to increase the risk of non-melanoma skin cancer. Right. So, some health conditions such as HIV, Crohn's disease and others are associated with low selenium levels. Okay. There's a little chart of dietary allowance. So you shouldn't be taking too much of this stuff. The safe upper limit for selenium is 400 micrograms a day in adults. Okay. Anything above that's considered an overdose. Let's, 1 second, let's see. No, that one doesn't say it. Well, could find out how much selenium it has in it. Actually, I think that was the article that had that. Back there. Let's have a look here. I think this article had a nutritional breakdown, so I'm just looking to find selenium. to see if it's, you know, how much is in there in a 100-gram dose, if the internet would work. Okay, it doesn't mention it there. It's not mentioning selenium. Anyway, you can have a look into that in your own time. So that's interesting to see. Let's keep going. Okay, we've read that in other videos. Magnesium is used by the body as a cofactor for the antioxidant enzyme superoxide dismutase. Iron is required for red blood cell formation. Potassium is an important component of cell and body fluids that help control heart rate and blood pressure. The herb thyme is also a rich source of many important vitamins such as B-complex vitamins, beta-carotene, vitamin A, vitamin K, vitamin E, vitamin C, and folic acid. Thyme provides 0.35 mg of vitamin B6 or pyridoxine, furnishing about 27% of daily recommended intake. Pyridoxine keeps up GABA benefit. Okay, sorry about that. The recording cut out. Where was I? I think I was up to pyridoxine keeps up GABA, which is a beneficial neurotransmitter in the brain. So, which has stress buster function. Vitamin C helps the human body develop resistance against infectious agents and scavenge harmful pro-inflammatory free radicals. Vitamin A is a fat-soluble vitamin and antioxidant that is required maintaining healthy mucous membranes and skin, and is also essential for vision. Consumption of natural foods rich in flavonoids like vitamin A and beta-carotene help protect from lung and oral cavity cancers. Oh, and here we go. Here's a little breakdown. Thyme leaves offer significant levels of quality phytonutrients. Just 100 gram of fresh leaves provide in percentage of recommended daily allowance, 38% of dietary fiber, 27 of vitamin B6, 266 of vitamin C, 158% of vitamin A, 218 of iron, 40 of calcium, 40% of magnesium, and 75% of manganese, but no cholesterol. So, a great reason to grow thyme. Oh yeah, there's one more article here. I just didn't want to copy paste all the stuff in. From indiatimes.com. 7 health benefits of thyme. Improves vision, as we've just said. Vitamin A. Cures cold. Yeah, bronchitis and coughs, we covered that. Cures acne, covered that. Prevents hair loss. When combined with other herbs and used as an essential oil, thyme can strengthen the roots of your hair and improve its growth. Like emu oil is one sort of oil you might squeeze some thyme oil into. Controls blood pressure levels. This herb contains an aqueous extract that can reduce blood pressure in hypertensive situations. Improves bone health. Since this is a good source of vitamin K, iron, calcium, and manganese, thyme can improve your bones' health. That's right, all those 4 work together. It's not just, you know, calcium from milk is good for your bones and that's it. That's sort of a very backward simplistic view. These essential nutrients aid in the growth of bones and reduce the risk of bone-related diseases. Aids digestion. Experts often recommend thyme tea To those suffering from indigestion and bloating, the volatile oils in thyme can provide relief from intestinal cramping. So there you go, there's a few reasons why to plant thyme, and it's definitely for me made it into my I don't know, my list of must-have in the veggie patch or veggie garden, you know, along with kale and basil. Those thyme, kale and basil are three that I think are necessary for everybody's veggie patch. And you know, also parsley, and those three, those four, sorry, they grow good. They're not too hard to grow, so they're definitely very nutritious, as we've found. I've got other videos on parsley. You know, I'll pretty much get, in the end, I bet this $30 Bandit series will cover, you know, every common green that we know of. You know, I'm knocking them over one by one, you know, thyme, and then I've done Thai basil, which was also kind of on basil. And, you know, I'm guessing in the end these $30 Bandits are going to cover pretty much all the common greens that we know about. So stick around for, you know, the other videos. And this is Benjamin Cowenberg from www.consciousazine.com saying thank you, Jill Lopez. Thanks a lot for helping me out last week with donating this. It allowed me to eat a bit healthier instead of just a horribly simple small diet. I could, you know, buy a few extra things, so it was really, really helpful. And thanks a lot, Jill. And thanks to everybody who's donated for a $30 Bandit video. I'm really enjoying, you know, this being my job and me working for humans, not just a single corporate or anything, just for humanity in general. Because as many of my good friends know, I'm quite the philanthropist, and you know, I liked an altruist. You know, I like I've pretty much given my life selflessly to humanity. I mean, I can go get a job and earn money, and you know, in hopes of paying off a mortgage and work my whole life and all that, but it doesn't really interest me. None of the ego life interests me. So I'm pretty much here as a heed walker, take heed, a light body walker like Jesus, you know, Christ. And so I'm not really interested in what my ego wants. It's down there on a chain and barking now and then. But I'm not really interested in what it wants, you know, too much. It can be a bit of an uncomfortable life, but you definitely become very complex. You become a complexity knot when you take this sort of path. And, you know, it can be a hard life because the ego wants everything that feels good and all that, so often I have to deny that. So I'm really enjoying, you know, working for you guys, not for, you know, just me, not just absorbing from humanity. I'm enjoying radiating out to humanity.
Explain to me telepathically that we are all one